It's 2026 and we're live. Oh man, I thought these things were connected. I just got a notification that I'm live. So if I got a notification, that means if you have your notifications on, you got a notification that I'm live. Happy MLK Junior Day. Let me go in here to the other group. You know how some people be rebellious. I'm gonna come full screen in a second. But as of right now, we just want to get it in. I am a tad. I'm recovering, in recovery mode of sinusitis, sinus infection. I don't know what it is. I just know it has towed me up from the flow up. So that's where we are with that. Let me grab, let me grab the Facebook crew. If you're new here, welcome. I am Marquita Dorsey, Coach Quita D for short. I'm usually live on Facebook, but I'm transitioning over to YouTube. Hey, Carolyn. I'm usually live on Facebook, but I am transitioning over to YouTube. I've communicated that for, at least a year that I'm transitioning over to YouTube. But I also understand, baby. Everybody don't want to be in all these places, but for those who are wherever, welcome in. Welcome in, Carolyn D. The comment section is open. You are encouraged to share this live. If you don't mind, right? I do need to take my time just a tad bit. We're not gonna be here all night because we've been off for 3 days, and the folks want us in the office tomorrow. So, but I am recovering. I am, coming back to myself. I have been sick for weeks. So, give me a second. Let me pace myself, okay? Can we get a second to pace myself? Okay, that's gonna be a whole lot of glare. Whole lot of glare. Okay, let me go ahead and grab the Facebook. But YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for checking in. Happy New Year. Happy season 4. Happy year 4 to the light room. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh my God. 4 years that I've been in this space. If you're new here, I'm going to tell briefly the story of how I got here, and then we're going to jump into what we're going to talk about tonight. But again, let me go ahead and grab. Let me go live on Facebook. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I got to do it. Okay. So give me a second while I get that together as well. Do use the comments. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling, right? Happy social... Girl, I like that. Happy social anniversary. Okay. I like that. Thank you. Thank you much. Thank you for taking this journey with me in the social on my social anniversary. Social anniversary. I like it, y'all. Not my auntie quick on her feet. Let me do this right now. Let me turn off notifications and all that good jazz so we won't get no buzzes in here because there's quite a bit to cover. Right? There's quite a bit to cover. So let me engage Facebook, and then we're gonna jump into it. The lives are always welcome, always back here in the replay. So if people miss the actual live, they can come back to the replay. I've invested into the Lightroom by purchasing this tool that you'll see a lot of shorts from. So this live will be available as a video, but you will also see shorts, quick moments, powerful moments from this live. So I want you in the comment section. I want you live and in living color, like my earrings. Again, happy MLK Junior Day. I didn't participate in one of the biggest marches in the nation. San Antonio, surprisingly, has the biggest MLK march in the nation, right? But I did go to the after events. So Coco Jones was in the city. Okay. Coco Jones was in the city. Melvin Crispell, I don't know if it's Sunday. I think it's Sunday Best. He won Sunday Best. I don't know what year. I don't know. But let me tell you something. The baby is a singer. Okay. By the time we got there, he was on stage. So the baby is a singer. Let me finish. If you know me, then you know I will get distracted. So let me. I never even finished writing the title for Facebook. So hold on. Let me get the people over here. And again, bear with me. I'm telling you, I have never had sinuses or anything to last this long. And I'm OG triple OG, so I've been treating it at home, taking all kinds of stuff and doing all the things that I can, but I feel like it's breaking for real this time. So just if you hear, a little nasal congestion, that's true. That's where I am. But all in all, we're gonna have this conversation. Give me a second, please. So while I'm getting Facebook engaged, go ahead. You can share this YouTube live as well. You can share this YouTube live. Also, in the post, I was like, bring your comments in. So bring your comments. This is a quarterly check-in. And if you are familiar with the Lightroom, there go my mama. Girl, you navigated your way to Facebook this time. Welcome, girl. If you know, I've been in the Lightroom it'll be 4 years tomorrow. No, Tuesday. It'll be 4 years Tuesday. And I am beyond excited. I am beyond appreciative of the fact that this is year 4, season 4, and we are still in this space. And there are people who have been with me from that day to this one. Shout out to my mama, my auntie, my family, my people that's been checking in. Hey, AKTV, all right? Shout out to AKTV. Follow her on YouTube. She's my little cousin. Listen, doing big things in a big city. But if you've been following for all this time, we do lives. At first it was every Monday, then it was bi-weekly with just every 2, but now it's every second and fourth Monday. Well, it was every second and fourth Monday to now we're quarterly, right? That's intentional for me. All right, that's intentional for me and for you, right? I want to make sure that I give the best of my service and myself in this space. So I have to be strategic and intentional about the way I do. Y'all listen, I have not invited Facebook in because that's what they get. I told them we were live on YouTube and they over here on Facebook. But let me grab the people. Hold on, guys. Let me grab the children. Okay. So yes, I have been live in this space. It'll be 4 years, and you couldn't have told me. You could not have told me. This started as a response to a very, very, very unfortunate death, and since then, I have been able to educate, empower, and equip thousands of people. Some people I have never met, probably never will. When I look at my analytics, my voice has been in countries that I have not traveled to yet. So, and my goal is to make sure that's what is said from my voice is powerful, it's impactful, it's life-changing, it's transformative. Because listen, the Lightroom exists because I've been in a dark place before. The Lightroom exists because, again, unfortunately, the response to darkness was to end it all. And we don't want that. We don't need that. That's why I'm here. And I want to talk to you and I want you to talk to me. So my lives are very interactive. Typically, there's a guest on the live with me, but this is a quarterly check-in. And I'll tell you why we have moved to quarterly check-in. Hold on, let me get the other kids. Okay. Hey, Facebook. Welcome to our first quarterly live, quarterly check-in. As I've mentioned before, we will be going quarterly for season 4, right? As far as lives, we will not be live every second and fourth Monday. We will not be live every week. However, there are some pre-records that could be going on in the background. There are some people that you will see pop up in the YouTube space. So make sure you are subscribed to this space. There's a lot of great content coming your way from the Lightroom page. So make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. I was having a conversation, I don't know if it was yesterday or earlier today, about how to navigate the notifications. How will you know when I'm live? Facebook, is probably used to it, but YouTube, I'm going to do a video of how you know when I'm live. But the quarterly lives, again, are for me to do some admin work and some personal work in the background while still providing quality content from previous lives, previous conversations, previous helpful interactions. Okay, so that's why we're quarterly. Is the Lightroom gone? Absolutely not. Going where, babe? Where are we going? Up. Okay, we're going up. So no, the Lightroom is not gone. We're still here. But again, year 4, season 4 is for reflecting on what I've done for 3 years. I'm telling you, I didn't know. I just wanted to share what I had in my head and in my heart in response to the situation. And here we are, still doing the same thing. Thank you for every share. Thank you for every check-in. Thank you for every comment. Okay, up, and far away. Thank you for every comment. Thank you for just the encouragement. When I go home, especially, right? It really does my heart good when people walk up to me and say, I be checking out your lives. I don't be saying nothing, but uh, crunchy or smooth peanut butter. Just to make sure y'all still with me. Y'all like crunchy or smooth peanut butter? Put it in the comments. What kind of peanut butter you like? And again, this is me preparing before we jump into the actual live. And then these lives are quarterly. You won't see my face like this again for a couple of months. So take it. Take it how you get it. But no, we're not gone anywhere. We're not the light room is still here. We're still shining light. But I want to be prepared. And I know that's gonna take me taking a minute back from the out front space and doing some stuff in the background. So I'm doing some admin work. I'm doing personal work to make sure I show up well. What I need you to do though, I need you to like, I need you to comment, I need you to share, I need you to subscribe. Okay? That's what I need from you. Like, comment, subscribe. That's what I need from you. Okay? So thank you for checking into our first quarterly live of 2024. I am Marquita Dorsey, mental health advocate and certified life coach, visionary and founder of the Light Room, right? And here we educate, we empower, and we equip the Black and Brown communities with the knowledge, skills, tools, and resources to advocate for their mental health. Welcome to the Light Room. When you come into the Light Room, you check in with your green hearts, right? And so the reason that I am a mental health advocate is because I went through the Green Heart University program, sponsored by a beautiful young lady in Maryland. And I got to get there to see you, girl. But found the program. It kind of found me. Either way, that was that was 6 years ago at this point. That was 6 years ago. So thank you to Colleen Diana for having the heart, the green heart, for the obedience, for the intentionality of Green Heart University, and for the continuation of building such an awesome program, right? That is why I exist in this space as a coach. I did not want to go the therapy route. Another story. That's not what we're here to talk about. All right. Check-ins in the comments on both sides, Facebook and YouTube. First of all, talk to me because I talk back, right? I haven't seen y'all in a minute. And after this, you probably won't see me for a minute. So let's make the best of this moment that we have. So first thing I'll need you to do for me is check in with your green hearts. Let me see green hearts in the comments on my Facebook, and let me see green hearts in the comments on my YouTube, okay? I'll give you the second to find your keyboard so that you can put your green heart so that I know you are here in this space and we can have a conversation. Y'all, I said, well, what am I going to talk about? Like, what am I going to show? How am I going to show up in this quarterly live? Like, what's the check-in? Okay, what's the check-in? What am I going to say to the people? I need to see those green hearts, okay? Where are your green hearts? There you go. Come on, green hearts. Check in with the green hearts Facebook. You're late for class anyway. So I'm just like, what am I going to share with the people in the quarterly live? And the quarterly lives are not just for me, right? It's for you as well. Sometimes you may have questions. Sometimes you may have comments you need to make. Some things you may need clarity on. While I'm live in a space, in a social media space, unless you want to get behind the paywall of a coaching program, one-on-one, then this is the place for me to answer your question without you having to submit payment. I'm just trying to tell you. But anything deeper, anything personal, you're going to have to submit payment. And that's okay. Listen, right? Because those who have submitted payment for the coaching work, all I'm saying is they appreciate it. So when we're in this space and you're checking in, if you have questions, if you have comments, this is the place to get it. This is the place for me to answer as best I can. And if I don't have an answer, guess what? I'll find it for you and get back with you. But anything beyond the live space, you're going to have to book an appointment, all those things, okay? So, and again, if you just got here, I said in the beginning, I am in recovery. I don't know what I got to hold to, but it got to hold to me. And yeah, so I am in recovery. Bear with me. I don't want to rush this because I don't want to forget my trains of thoughts, anything like that. And you'll hear it, but I'm recovering. So thank you for checking in with those green hearts. So I said, what am I going to say in the quarterly check-in, right? What am I going to say in this year of 2026? If you've been following my social medias, you've seen the significant loss that has happened in my life, and in my child's life about what 2 months ago here now. And you couldn't have told me. You couldn't have told me that that was going to be happening. It was not on my bingo card. That is not what I woke up to see happening, but it happened. Because that's what life is. Life happens, right? And things like that absolutely have a direct effect on your mental health. I can't tell you what I did for the 2 weeks of planning an unexpected funeral. Okay, I can't even tell you how I did it. I don't know, and I want to say thank you to everybody who had a hand in supporting uh, the planning, the execution, and the homegoing services of my son's father. I just, yeah. So in that, yeah, in that, I just had to do what I had to do, right? Because that's my child's father. That's what we had to do. I had to plan a funeral. And I remember making a live and I said, I don't, somebody, because people were asking me, how do I feel? And I'm like, to be honest, I don't know how I feel. I don't know what to feel. At the time, I couldn't feel. I just had to make sure that these arrangements were made and my son was good. But I will tell you now how I feel. All right. I feel grateful. I feel grateful about the intentionality of my relationship with my son's father. This is just the opening. This is not what I came here for anyway, but it'll all tie together. I am grateful for the relationship that I had with my son's father. It allowed me to be present, you know, in our relationship and in his life. It was a huge and very significant loss. But my heart, mind, soul is at peace, right? My heart, mind, soul is at peace. Everything that he could give or that he had to give, he gave, to his child, which is all I'll ever ask. He gave to his child. So it was a high honor, actually, to make sure that that man was put to rest well. Shout out to Johnson and Scott Mortuary. I haven't planned, my daddy died, but my brothers and my auntie helped me with that. I haven't planned the funeral since my granddaddy died. So, but we made it, right? And I just want to say thank you to everybody. And I also want to say again, to the Peterson family, you always got my love, got my prayers, got my support, same to my son. But coming from that into this year, I was tired, right? I was exhausted. I was like, you know what? I've done what I needed to do. We've done 3 years. I got 3 pillars in my work: educate, empower, equip. The people have been educated. The people have been empowered. They've been equipped. You know what to do if your mental health is failed. You know all that stuff, right? Even in my own moments, dealing with my own grief, I was like, girl, you got it all. You know what you need. I was in my cabinet, and I have a Dollar Tree has this box of Ziploc bags, and it has all the sizes of Ziploc bags, right? Gallons, quarts, snacks, sandwich, all the sizes for $5. Shout out to Dollar Tree. It's not a sponsorship, but I'm just telling you. Use a lot of Ziploc bags, go to Dollar Tree. And so I pulled the box out because what I saw left was only snack bags. And I was like, well, I don't need all this box for no snack bags. Let me just throw the box away. Because I don't need all that box for the snack bags. Let me just pull these bags out, put them to the side, and throw this box away. When I pulled the box out, the box felt so heavy. And I was like, my God, today y'all stuffed this box. Like, why y'all stuff the box? Something in me would not let go of the box, right? I was just intrigued at how heavy this box felt. And I was like, I was about to tear the box apart because I needed to see what they had stuffed in this box to make it so heavy. Okay. And so I'm like, man, hey, let's look in the box. And my thumb hit the perforated area on the top of the box. And I heard the noise. I was like, whoa, hold on. Because I was about to throw the box away. I got what I needed. I got the last little bit. I was about to throw the box away. And my thumb hit that perforated area, and lo and behold, the box was not empty. There was more to the box than snack size Ziploc bags. I'm churchy too, y'all. Okay? I'm churchy too. There was more to the box than small Ziploc bags. There was a whole section of gallon Ziploc bags that I didn't even realize was there. I didn't even know was there. Had I just threw it out because what I saw was it, because what I thought I saw was it. Had I just thrown that box away, I would have thrown away a whole gallon section of bags, unused, unopened, untouched. That's what we checking in about today. That's what this first quarterly live is about today. Before you throw it all away, check in with your green hearts. Let me calm myself down. I told y'all I got to take my time a little bit. I'm in recovery here. Go ahead, check in with your green hearts. Share this live, right? Share this live, because I hope that that story encourages you the way that it did me. All right, I had, and I don't like to continue to say this wasn't supposed to be a podcast. This wasn't supposed to be what it is, because just like I didn't know that there was another section, God always know that there's another section. There's always another section. There's always more. Always more. Always more. Okay, type always more in your comment section. Type there's always more. So before you throw it all away, I didn't make a resolution for 2026, right? When I came into 2026, first of all, I needed to rest. Because again, what happened at the end of 2025 was not on my bingo card. I had traveled from home to back to Texas and back home and back to Texas. Different temperatures, different. I was tired. And I knew January was coming. And January is when I start Mental Health Mondays back up. But I was like, to be honest, started up with what? Started up and do what? We should be done. Because I had reached the snack size. I was like, well, I had done the Educate, Empower, Equip. It's only the snack size. Let me take that little bit out, because we're done with that. Like, that's enough. And my thumb hit the perforated area. And in that perforated area, a whole brand new section of gallon bags. And I heard, before you throw it all away. Now, I wouldn't go throw the Lightroom as a whole away. But there were some things on the list of things that I desired and wanted to do that I felt like I didn't need to do anymore. And in that moment, with those Ziploc bags, those cabinets, when I heard, before you throw it all away, I was tired, right? I really just wanted to go in a corner this year and be alone and do what I need to do for me. And, you know what I'm saying, pop back out later, however, if I pop back out. But before I throw it all away, before I throw away the fire, the desire to make sure that people have what they need to advocate for their mental health, I still get phone calls of people who have access to resources but don't know how to navigate that access to those resources. I still have people that struggle in silence. I still see Facebook statuses that say, check on your strong friends. I still hear conversations where people don't know how to let the people that they know love, the people that they love and know, that they are struggling with how they feel, what they're thinking, what life should be. And I want to say this to the young adult babies, to the children. In all that you've seen, and all that you've heard, and all the things that have been said to you, remember this before you throw it all away. Your life is worth the I promise you, your life. You have not seen your best days yet. You have not even thought of how beautiful, how glorious, how intentional your life can be if you're still here. Suicide is the third leading cause of death in young adults in the Black community. Third leading cause of death for children, teenagers in our community. Suicide, taking their life, unaliving themselves because they feel like there's nothing more. The snack bag is all that I have. I'm 14, I'm 12, I'm 9, I'm 10, I'm 11. I can't handle this pressure. This is it, so I might as well check out now. Your babies are feeling this way. Auntie just want to say this to you. There's more. I've been 9, I've been 10, I've been 12, I've been 16, I've been 20, I've been 30. And I'm telling you, from the seat that I'm sitting in now, there is more. Please, baby, please, don't give up on your life. Don't give up on yourself. Let your hands move around in your life, and your thumb will hit that perforated area, and you'll realize there's a whole section of potential that you haven't reached yet. You're 12, sweet love. You're 14. You're 22. You're 23. You're 24. There's so much life ahead of you. But if you throw it away, because all you feel like you have is a snack bag left, all you feel like is this little bit, and this is enough, you'll never see the gallon size blessings, the gallon size in. I'm telling you, write your dreams down, right? Write your dreams down. You may be in a space where you feel like you can't talk to people, and the people you talk to don't know how to support you. Because if it's your dream, it's your vision, they might not see it yet. But if you write it down, if you get so excited about it, you write it down. You write the instructions. You write the intentions. You write it down. I guarantee you, at some point, oh no, somebody's going to come along and say, how can I help you? How can I work with you? How can I serve you? How can I push you? How can I encourage you? Just keep going. Just keep doing it. I'm telling you, one day I'm going to be too seasoned in my life to do some things that I'm doing. And you, sweet love, got to come behind me and do it. That's why I'm telling you, there's more. Okay? There's more. I want to say that to the teenagers, to the young adults. So if you have children in your house, you have children around you, please let them hear this part. Let them, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Trust me, we had MySpace. Okay? We had MySpace. So I get it. We had some things that some of us don't even remember how to log in, what it looked like, none of that. This is not your end. This is not all there is to your life. This is not all there is to your story. Listen to me when I tell you that. Write it down. Dream. Go outside. Okay? Go outside, lay in the grass, listen to some music that does not have words, right? And write down what you would love to see for your life. I'm telling you. Believe in that what you wrote. Be intentional about reaching the goal of what you wrote. I'm telling you, young people. You'll come back to this live. You'll come back to this check-in, and you'll be like, that lady was right. Coach Quita D was right, and I'm glad I listened. Please. Third leading cause of death. Unaliving by young adults and teenagers in the African American community. I remember when that was the kind of stuff we saw on TV. That was the kind of stuff we saw on TV. That was the kind of stuff that happened in other communities happened to us. But I'm telling you, third leading cause. Children really are the future, right? And I just want to say that to y'all. I hope I can breathe through this. That's why I told y'all, you got to give me a minute. Let me pace myself. Because I'm still in recovery. But I want to say that to young folks. 12, 9, 10, 16, 18, 20, 30, 40, because we young at heart. Whatever the case may be. Don't give up on yourself. Parents, especially millennial. I guess I'm a millennial. I'm considered a millennial. We have one of the greatest opportunities, right? We've been in part of two generations. We've seen a lot. We've been the middleman to a lot. And we are the ones who are going to push this next generation forward. Don't pull them back, first of all. Push them forward. Whatever you couldn't do or think you couldn't do or didn't think of doing, man, don't put that on those children. Listen to those children. Find out how you can help support what they have going on. They're not you. They're not us. Stop saying these children don't know nothing about this. These children, listen, they have the experience that's been given to them. They have the experience that has been given to them. You want to see them do more? Give them more. Show them more. Love them more. Speak life into them more. Okay? Pray for them more. Empower them more. Right? Because a lot of times, when people don't live up to their dreams, their expectations, God's call on their life, is because of the voices in their head. And for children, and we know that, I see it again on social media. We talk about, we got beatings and we survive, all the things that happen to us, but we survive. But we also in therapy at alarming rates. No, I'm not going to say alarming rates, at high rates. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, millennial, for finding you a good therapist. for finding you somebody to help you work through that stuff. I'm proud of you. So, with that, in your therapeutic phase, man, give those children an opportunity. Let them have an opportunity. Let them have a chance, okay? Don't take that from them. Do not take them for them. Before you throw it all away, before you give up and say, this world is, please stop saying this world is doomed. Please stop. Please stop. It has been the Great Depression, Spanish flu, swine flu, cold, like stuff that happened before, Holocaust, all kind of stuff that happened before. And here we are. Stop making these kids feel like they won't have no hope and no future, because that's not the truth. The Great Depression, all those things have happened, and here we are, here we sit. Successful, a lot of us. Making money we only dreamed about or thought about. Making the money our parents wish they had. And our kids should do double, triple, quadruple that. That's the goal. If we're making double what our parents made, our children should make triple, quadruple what we made. That's how it should be. So stop this world doom. We going to hell in a handbasket. You going in a handbasket. I ain't going at all. I'm not going to hell at all. You might be going in a handbasket. I'm not going at all. Stop acting like this is the end before you throw it all away. Before you decide your mental health is not worth you taking 2 minutes out of your day to dump your brain of all the things you've experienced in the last 18, 12, 16, 24 hours. Before you lay your head on that pillow at night, do a 2-minute brain dump. Get that stuff out of your head so that you can rest, so that you can have sweet rest, so you can wake up in the morning refreshed, full of life, able to give to somebody else because you've given yourself the opportunity to sleep well. Before you throw it all away. Before you throw it all away. So, be mindful of our language. Be mindful of the words that we speak. And we'll be the same ones to say, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Why would you speak doom and gloom? Like, why would you speak that? If life and death is in the power of your tongue, why would you speak death? Death isn't only physical. Spiritual death, mental death, emotional death. So many people are stuck at teenage age, adolescent age, because of words that were spoken into their life by people that they know, love, and trust. The words now, they put their hands on them. They just said something that hurt their heart, cut them to the core. And you might be like, well, by now they should have got over it, but probably should have, but they didn't. Probably could have, but they haven't. So, if you can use your words to create a powerful life, do that. Okay? Before you throw it all away. Check to see what else is in your box. Check to see what else is behind the perforated lines. Check to see what else is in your heart. Check to see what else is in your mind. Check to see what other skill you could add to your skill set. Right? Check to see what city you may flourish in next if the one you're in is not serving you well or you've done your time. Because I understand doing your time in the city, because when time up, time is up. Before you throw it all away, that's all I want to say to you on this first quarterly live, as I can barely breathe. Before you throw it all away, check in with yourself. Check in with yourself. See what you already have. See what you need. And see what you need to get. How you can get it. We got to be strategic and intentional this year. We cannot leave our mental health to chance. Right? What happened to me a couple of months ago could have knocked my socks off. Well, it did a little bit. But because of the tools I have, the community I've built, thank God, I was able to make it through with that help, with that support. And that's because of what I tell you in Mental Health Mondays. You need a plan. You need a strategy. Life gonna happen. Like it or not. Life is going to happen one way or another. You might not lose nobody physically. You might lose a relationship. You might lose a job. You might lose access to something that you like. You're going to experience something that's going to make you say, oh my God, today. What are you going to do? Is it going to thrust you into the next level, or is it going to keep you stuck where you are? And you'll look back 20 years to that moment and realize 20 years ahead, you're still in the same place. Before you throw it all away. My God, I can't breathe. Hold on, man. Hold on. Before you throw it all away. Check in, man. Check in. Check in with the green hearts. Check in. Hold on. I'll be right back. Check in. Don't go nowhere either. Check in with the green hearts. Share this live. Let me go clear some space because I got a little more in me. I got a little more in me, but I gotta breathe. Check in with your green hearts. Go ahead and share this live. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. I'll be right back. Where's Dave at, man? I'm back. I am back. I'm back. Thank you for sticking with me, man. I'm trying to breathe here, guys. I'm trying to breathe. Again, I have been dealing with this for weeks. But God is good. Either way. All right. How y'all feeling? Check in. Now, y'all talk back to me. I already told you what I need to tell you before you throw it all away. Auntie wants you to, check the box, see what else is in there. And if you're churchy, you know what I'm saying? If you in that scripture, just consider that woman who had that oil, who had a debt, right? Her husband died and she had a debt. Shout out to Pastor Ed of Community Bible Church here in San Antonio. I checked in the service on Sunday. And, man, so timely, right? Before you throw it all away. So timely. Y'all check in. I'm looking at your comments. Check in. Let me know how you feeling. Let me know what you're doing. If you got comments, go ahead and put that in the comments so we can talk about it. Because you're going to see me again like this for 3 months. But Pastor Ed talked about the woman who husband died. And the prophet came by and she was like the debtors are coming. The people that she owed the debt to is coming. The husband is dead. She don't got her money. And they come to get her son. They come to get my boys. I can't get them people, my boys. Right? And the prophet told her, ask her, what do you have in your house? The lady said, I ain't got nothing. And he told her to go get some empty vessels. Go to your neighbors. Community, right? Go to the people around you. If you get in a situation and you need empty vessels and you cut everybody off, you don't fool with nobody no more. You haven't learned to regulate your nervous system enough to have an adult conversation and say when somebody has hurt you, or you haven't done all that, but you have a need. And the prophet tells you to go to your neighbors and get as many empty vessels as you can, right? And then go in the house when your boys, shut the door, and take the oil that you have. And the oil begin to flow and fill up every jar, every empty vessel, fill it up, right? They filled up every empty vessel. And when all the vessels were full, the oil stopped flowing. Man, all I could think was before you throw, that lady said she didn't have nothing in her house. Nothing. And sometimes you might feel like you ain't got nothing. And you might have to go to your neighbor. You might have to go to your friends. You might have to go to your family. You might have to go to people that, you know in the city that you moved to. Make sure you have those people that you can go to. So when the oil needs to flow, when things need to come out of you, there's somewhere to put it. So before you throw it all away, before you act like this is the end of you, before you act like you don't have another gift to give, before you act like the career you're in is the only career you have, before you act like the relationship you're in that you don't need to be in, that you're not happy in, is the only relationship you can have, before you throw it all away, I'm just saying, before you say, well, my marriage is bad, before you say, well, I'm bipolar and don't even have a diagnosis, because I guarantee you the people who are medically diagnosed bipolar don't want it. So before you label yourself, I just have anxiety. And that's just how it is. Before you say, well, I'm just depressed. I've been depressed for 20 years and that's just how. Before you do that to yourself. Before you do that to yourself. Check in with your green heart, right? Sit down with yourself. Start here, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Dump it all out your head. You ain't got to fix it. You ain't got to answer to it. You just got to get it out your head. My kids need shoes. My light bill need to be paid. I need a new job. I want a new relationship. I'm fat. I need to lose weight. Whatever it is. I'm scared. I'm tired. Whatever it is, get it out. Brain dump it. And put it to the side. So when you lay your head on the pillow at night, you can rest and wake up refreshed, renewed, and ready to roll the next day. Let me check some comments over here. They say, I've been doing good, just taking everything one step at a time, also building a closer relationship with God. Amen. Just trying to give him more time like he gives me time. There's a lesson in every situation. Now my auntie on here giving life over here today. I'm just saying, there is a lesson in the situations. And I'm always looking for the lesson. But before you throw it all away, on this first quarterly live of 2026, I want to say to you, before you throw it all away, like I almost threw this live away because I couldn't breathe. But y'all, thank y'all for being gracious enough for giving me a minute so I can go do what I got to do. Don't I sound different? Don't I sound a little better? Before you throw it all away, man, you deserve a good life. You deserve to see what the end is going to be. You deserve to see what the fullness of who you are. You deserve to show up as God's greatest creation on this earth. You deserve for somebody to look at you and say, what must I do to get to this same place in my life? You deserve that. You deserve to see what that looks like. It's already been put inside of you. See it through before you throw it all away, right? Before you act like where you are is where you'll always be. Think about what else you desire to have. And I'm just telling you, I came here today to say happy Easter Day. No, I came here to say to you, YouTube, Facebook, before you throw it all away. Before you throw it all away. If you have a job, check with your benefits, right? We in a new year. A lot of us got new benefits. Go through your benefits. Look for this one thing for sure. Employee Assistance Program. EAP. Free to you. Say it with me. Put it in the comments. EAP. Okay? EAP. Free to you. There you go. EAP. Free to you. If you don't do nothing else, check your employee benefits and see if your job offers employee assistance program. That was how I got my first professional therapy session. Shout out to New Direction Christian Church in Memphis, Tennessee for my first therapy session ever. Rest in peace, Miss Mary Avery. But my first clinical set, EAP. Shout out to Kenya for letting me know. EAP. If you're working on a job, giving your all, and they have EAP benefits, but this job is stressing you out, the money ain't, you can get coaching through EAP, you can get therapy through EAP, you can get all kinds of stuff. But you need to go to your benefits and find out what they are. You need to go to your benefits and see what they are so you will know. So crying in your car, been there. Crying in the closet, been there. Hiding, oh, I'm good, been there. You okay? Oh, I'm doing blessed and highly favored. Before you do all of that, check your EAP benefits. That's the first thing. That's the first thing you can take away. In 2026, in this quarterly live, what did I learn after all that she said? What I'm going to take away from it? Number one, before you throw it all away, check to see what else is there. Number two, check my EAP benefits. My employee assistance is there for you. Some jobs have unlimited therapy sessions for EAP, but you don't know that because you haven't checked that. And maybe when you went to the benefits part of your onboarding, you were asleep. I get it. I onboard all the time. I get it. Don't sleep in your onboarding. But go back to your benefits, man. You deserve a healthy mind. You deserve a healthy life. And if you're a woman, Shout out to Sasha Rosa, the womb healing specialist. Let me tell you something. If you are a woman of color, for sure, and I'm not saying it don't happen to all women, but at alarming rates, women of color, these fibroids, this endometriosis, this adenomyosis, there's all of these womb situations that we be having going on. You better use your EAP benefits. One thing leads to another. It's hardly ever an isolated incident. Get your mental health well. Get your womb well. So you can be well. A lot of these fibroids that we're carrying, this hormonal imbalance, these situations, stress. Overly stressed. Which means you don't have a good diet either most times. Like one thing leads to another. One thing leads to another. So if you have fibroids, you have endometriosis, what's the PCOS, infertility ish, like all of those things. Shout out to Kenya Pope. Infertility can be healed. If you don't know her testimony, find her page and ask her about it. Shakenya Pope. Well, she got 2 babies, 3 babies? She got babies, I can tell you that. Okay? So there's healing is what I'm saying. Before you throw it all away. I don't care how old you are. If it's in God's will for you to have a baby, mama, you can have a baby. Before you say, well, take it all out. I ain't having no babies no way. That's not the final answer unless it's the final answer. That doesn't have to be your final answer. Even if you don't want to have children, removing your uterus and your womb is not always necessary. Fight for your right, baby. It's a hormonal imbalance. You need to get to the root of it. So again, shout out to Sasha for the work that she does. I went to so many doctors and it's just, well, there's just something that happens. You know, we don't really know. That this girl fully educates, right? Fully educates to the detail about fibroids, endometriosis, PCOS, the hormonal imbalances that come, all the things that can lead. She literally educates on this. She has literally healed women. She had fibroids of her own. There are women who have worked with her who are now mothers who were told that they were infertile. I'm just saying, before you throw it all away. Before you throw it all away in 2026. See what else is in the box. If it feels a little heavy, if it feels like there's a little more in there, check the box. Don't just throw it in the trash like I almost did. I'm telling you, don't just throw it all away in the trash. Like, check to see what else behind the lines. And so, because I didn't throw it all away, I got some gallon bags and some sandwich bags. So I got a little bit and I got a whole lot because I didn't throw it all away. Thank you for checking into the light room. Life is too beautiful to give up on it. Try Jesus. He can fix it in you too. Amen. And listen, that's a whole different conversation. Try Jesus. Okay. I appreciate y'all. Do pray for me if you pray to the true living God. Do send good vibes and good prayers and all those things for my healing, from whatever this is, and just for what's to come, right? I'm beyond saying what this what I didn't think this would be. Like, listen, it is what it is, and I've said yes to what it is. Okay, so do keep me in your thoughts and prayers and love and all the things that I'm able to show up in the best light for myself and for the light room. I appreciate y'all. Don't throw it all. That's it. Don't throw it all away, y'all. I'm telling you. My daddy said, nothing is as bad as it seems, and nothing lasts forever. Some of the things that, whatever I was going through that made him tell me that, baby, I don't know what it was. Which is, I don't know what was so bad that I felt like it was just, the world was ending. And my father looks at me and tells me, nothing is as bad as it seems, and nothing lasts forever. In that moment, I probably was like, wait, please, like you. But today, I have no idea what was happening that would make me need to hear that. But he said that to me, and I'm saying it to you. Nothing is as bad as it seems, and nothing lasts forever. That which you have the power to change, to improve upon, to do, that's what you do. That's what you do. Don't worry about the rest of it. That's what you do. And if you don't know what to do the last thing you remember you should have done, but hadn't done it yet. Do that. So before you throw it all away, let 2026 rejuvenate you. Let 2026 revive you. Let 2026 be your opportunity to come back to yourself, to come back to your green heart space, to check in with yourself. Young people, you too. Baby, you got a long way to go. And I want you to go a long way. Where you are now should be a memory, a story that you tell to how you got to where you are now. Don't end your story before it's time. Third leading cause. Third leading cause, parents. Third leading cause, grandparents. Third leading cause, aunties, uncles. Third leading cause, pastors, leaders, teachers. Third leading cause, teachers, leaders, community. Like third leading cause of death in our community is unaliving. For children. Children. You know me, I don't play about children. I don't play about them children. Okay? Any questions? Any comments? Anything y'all need to share with me before I go back to the background? Okay? Before I go and get myself some sleep. That's what I was saying. Before I take myself to sleep. Man, it's a blessing. It is. Fresh energy loading. I like that. 2026, it's go time. 2026, we lit with it. Absolutely, man. You have the power. It's already in you. You don't need nobody else's permission. You were granted permission the day you were formed in your mother's womb. When you came out of it, you should have been ready to roll. You already got permission. Go ahead. And if you need something more, go to your neighbors and get some empty vessels. Go get some from your neighbors, right? Go get something from people that can help you empty out what's in you. Okay? So be mindful, be intentional about the people that you let speak into your life. I don't care who it is. I tell people, you can't say anything out your mouth to me. I don't speak negatively or against people. I don't speak that way to anybody unless you deserve. I don't speak that way to anybody. You will not speak that way to me. I don't speak that way to myself because I do understand the power of words. And I need you to understand the power of words. Use your words to create the life that you want. Young people, seasoned saints, wherever you want to put yourself in this thing. Any questions? Comment, Facebook. What's up? I hope y'all even can hear over here because YouTube, we've been talking about it. Thank you for checking into the live. Again, there's going to be more content coming from the Lightroom's YouTube page. Please subscribe to YouTube. The other things that I'm going to work on, that I'm working on, all those things will be coming through the YouTube. Of course, you'll see the announcements on the Facebook page, but it'll all be over on YouTube. We're going to be healthy. If you're going to be around me, you're going to have to be mentally well, babe. You're going to have to be mentally well if you're going to be around me, or at least working on it. Okay? Because I get it. Or at least working on your mental wellness. I mean, it's as simple as taking 2 minutes before you go to bed. Brain dumping, all that stuff that you're stressed out about. Mamas, daddies, even kids. If the classes are stressing you out, the teachers are stressing you out, school. Like, I understand. School be stressed. Like, you might not be paying no bills, but that don't mean you ain't got no stress. But whatever it is, we love, write it down. Get it out of your head. Get it out of your heart. So when you lay your head down at night, your body can reset, can rejuvenate itself. So when you wake up in the morning, you can have some answers to that stuff that you brain dump. You're going to decide to, you're going to see what, I could do something about this, so this is what I do. You're going to see, I can't do nothing about this, so I'm going to give that where it belongs. Or I don't even need this, so let me throw it all away. Some things you can't throw away. But get it out. If you don't do anything else, start there. Start with 2 minutes. 2 minutes of brain dumping before you go to bed so that you can rest and have a refreshed mind. Start there. I'm a little shy though, but I'm trying. What you trying? What you shy about? What you shy about? Facebook, any questions, comments, concern? I missed y'all in the live space. I am going to be reaching out to people to be guests in the Lightroom. The conversation is going to be still educational. It's going to be empowering. Though it's going to be to equip you, but we want to get beyond the surface too, because if you can't feel it, you can't heal it. You got to reveal it to heal it. So we got to get for real, man. Third leading cause. third leading cause of death in our community. Our babies can't take the pressure at our babies. And it is our responsibility to put our arms around them, to love on them, to speak life to them, to teach them, to guide them, to train them up in the way that they should go. That's our responsibility. Like it or not. Like it or not. I'm still a community mama. I'm still a community auntie. So, I'm going to let it all go. Yeah, before you throw it all away, man, I missed the live space, but I'll be back. I'll be back soon. Y'all ain't got no questions, comments, concerns. It's 9:02. I want to be respectful and cognizant of everybody's time. Thank you to those that checked in. Thank you for the engagement, the comments. Thank you for sharing the live if you shared the live. And just thank you for taking care of yourself, because that's what you're doing. Thank you for checking in, and hopefully one day all the words that you've heard resonate enough that you say, okay, today is the day I take care of myself. Okay? Start where you are, wherever that is. Start right there. Start right there. Ain't no particular time, place. Start right there, wherever you are. And if you need anything from me, oh yeah. If you need anything from me, reach out to me. Again, the live spaces is where I offer free communication about mental health, how we can work it out, what the plan of action looks like. Anything beyond the lives is going to cost. And you're worth it. You should pay to be better. I did. Therapy was not cheap. Could I get some of them? Yes, let me tell you something. Shout out to my sister, right? And TikTok. I made those cookies with the recipe she told me about. Honey, okay? But yes, you can have some. Come over and get them. Come over and get them so I don't end up eating the ball. But, yeah, that's my time, mainly. Yeah, y'all don't have anything in the oranges while eating them. Oh, before I go, right? Glad you said that. The orange peel. Eat your orange peel, right? I have a video on YouTube because I don't remember all that stuff. But I have a video on YouTube. It has over 1K views. That's what I said at first, though, right? That's what I said when the man came in my office. I'm offering you some fruit. I got a bowl of fruit, right? And I was like, you want some fruit? You can have an apple, orange, whatever. Picks up the orange. Eats the inside of the orange. Turn around and eat the peel. I said, whoa, brother. I got enough. You could get another one. Like, you ain't gotta eat the peel. Like, I got more. You can actually have more. Like, this was my face. I know you lying. You did not just eat that orange peel. I'm talking about toe it up. So I get on the internet because, listen, something happened to you, they're not going to take my fruit bowl. It's not going to happen to me. So I get online to make sure if you do have some reaction or whatever, I know what's up. Well, lo and behold, I get online and, honey, that's where the vitamins are. That's where the good stuff is in the orange peel. Eat your peel. And, of course, after reading that, I did try it too. I did engage in eating the orange peel too. And let's just say, I will eat the entire orange. I'm telling you, I had no idea. So many vitamins and minerals, all kinds of stuff is in the peel of the orange. So yeah, good for your good health, all that stuff. Eat the orange peel. There's a video on my YouTube channel about the orange peel. I'll read out the facts that I found. I'll also read out the warning. Make sure that where you're getting your fruit from, it's a healthy place. Make sure you're cleaning your fruit, because we already know. Make sure you're cleaning the fruit if you're going to eat that peel. So don't be like that lady told me eat that peel and I got to say, That's why I said, hold on, brother. Let me find out what's going on, because you ain't got to do all that. But make sure the peel is clean. Make sure you've washed it and properly sanitized it, and then eat it. Eat it. I also saw on TikTok, you cut the peel off, dehydrate it. So the lady put it in the oven, and then she put it in a blender, whatever, and ground it up. And then she had vitamin C powder. I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying before you throw it all away. You know how many orange peels I've thrown away in my lifetime? Before you throw it all away. before you throw it all away. You can make your own vitamin C powder at home. You can get the vitamin C directly from the orange by eating the peel. Like, who knew? He knew, but yeah. Yeah, so yeah, she dehydrated it in the oven and she ground it up and she made her own vitamin C powder. So, for you workout people, there you go. You're welcome. All right, that's enough. I need to go and take care of myself. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for checking in. Again, I look forward to putting out valuable information that aligns, that speaks to the light room, where we're going, what we're doing. You will see some repurposed content, so you will see some of the other lives. If you saw something from the shorts that resonates, go back and watch the original live. Because I'm telling you, you might not have listened the first time, but the second time, you get what you need. So go back before you throw it all away. Before you feel like I done heard all that. Before you feel like I don't need to hear. Go back. Go back. Before you throw it all away. Okay? Happy MLK Junior Day. I hope it was a day on and not a day off for you. If you're an AmeriCorps member, you already know that. If you are an AmeriCorps alum, you already know that. Today was a day on, not a day off. I did not march. But I did go down. I did go down to the park after the march. And I saw Coco Jones. The girl can sing, first and foremost. The baby can sing. Melvin Crispell, I think this is his name. That boy can sing. Okay? Sing. Who else was there? Oh, Gabby Douglas, the gymnast, the famous gymnast. So San Antonio did their big one. Very good panel. Shout out to the committee. Yes, girl, Coco Jones was there. And the dress was dressing, honey. She looked really good. She did an amazing job. She has a beautiful voice. Yes, girl. We went to the what was that, Pittman Sullivan Park? Yes. We went down there, we sat down there. Shout out to the food truck vendors, shout out to all the vendors at the MLK March. Good night. Shout out to everybody down there who was a part of it. Like, it was a really good time. So if you, yeah, in your city, if they did something, I hope you did something with them. If not, there's always next year before you throw it all away. I love y'all. Let me go take care of myself. Let me go steam my face or something. But thank you for checking into our first quarterly live Mental Health Mondays. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Girl, San Antonio trying to grow up. San Antonio. We'll talk about that on another live. Call me, girl. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Good. Now, wait. How do I end the live on? How do I end the live on YouTube? Child. Baby, how I end the live on YouTube? Oh, not that. Not that either. Girl, how I end the live on YouTube? Because I'm usually doing it from my laptop, but baby, how you in this thing? Yeah. Good night, y'all. I don't know. Let me figure this out. The live is done though, so if you gotta go, I totally understand. I gotta figure out how to end this live because I don't know. I don't know. Let me go here. They just saying that I'm how you end this live? You're very welcome, sweet love. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Go back to why we even started. Go back to why we do what we do, and go back to the bigger picture. You know, we can't forget the bigger picture. And the work is the bigger picture. The fact that, you know, one of my former students is no longer here. We can't forget the bigger picture. Okay. I can't stop. I won't stop. Those who need to hear it will hear it. Those who don't want to hear it, I hope you share it with somebody that needs to hear it. Either way, we're going to talk about it. How do I end this live? None of the buttons. Oh, okay. You just pressed it. Okay. I got it. I'm recovering. Good night. Love y'all. I found it.